and more for the symbolic convergence of his name. Romulus, the founder of Rome, and Augustus, its first emperor, as the very last ruler of the Western Roman Empire. This coincidence, more than any act of power or governance, is his enduring legacy. Will West. Fingerprinting, a crucial tool in modern crime solving, was first used in America in 1902. Before this, criminals could more easily evade capture, especially if there were no witnesses. This became especially problematic when two men with identical names and appearances were booked into the same prison within 2 years of each other. In 1903, when Will West arrived at Kansas's Leavenworth Penitentiary, a prison clerk recognized his name and photo, recalling booking an identical man 2 years earlier. Puzzled, the clerk asked West why he was back, but West claimed he had never been in prison before. The clerk, still suspicious, took West's physical measurements, the only reliable identification method other than photographs. To his astonishment, West's measurements matched those on record for the previous Will West. Determined to resolve this mystery, the clerk investigated further. He found that two men, both named Will West, with nearly identical physical features and no relation, had been booked into the same prison. The first, Will West, arrested in 1901, was convicted of a serious crime. Despite their likeness and identical names, the two men had no prior knowledge of each other's existence. This baffling case exposed flaws in the measurement-based identification system. The incident accelerated the adoption of fingerprinting, a far more accurate identification method. While Indiana had used palm prints since 1858 for document verification, Leavenworth was among the first American prisons to adopt fingerprinting for criminal identification. Today, over 120 years later, fingerprinting remains a cornerstone of forensic science, largely due to the confusion caused by the two Will Wests and the realization that unique fingerprints offered an infallible means of identifying individuals. Enzo Ferrari. Running into your doppelganger, someone who looks exactly like you, can be a creepy, almost unreal experience. Imagine looking up and seeing someone who is your perfect twin, as if you're staring into a mirror that doesn't actually exist. Over the years, countless stories have surfaced about people crossing paths with their lookalikes in the most bizarre and unexpected places. One of the most unforgettable stories is about a man who ran into his doppelganger while boarding a flight. They struck up a conversation and quickly realized they had so much in common. But after the plane touched down, they parted ways, only for the night to take an eerie twist. Later that evening, one of the men walked into a bar at his vacation spot, only to find his exact double sitting there, as if fate had reunited them. They had both left